All I gotta say in this intro is Wakanda forever. Stay tuned. Oh man, the year 2020. This has absolutely been the worst year that I have lived through besides 9/11 and all my life. It'll be 43 years this year in December, my birthday, that I have ever seen. This has been a horrible year. COVID. We lost Kobe, Gigi, his daughter, countless other people. Not even mentioning all the lives we've lost to COVID, and now we've lost the Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. If y'all didn't know that, know this by now. Chadwick Boseman lost his life to colon cancer. I believe it was yesterday. He died in his home. And if you don't know who Chadwick Boseman is, he is the guy who starred in the comic book Marvel movie Black Panther. He also played Jackie Robinson in 42. He played James Brown and countless other roles. And he lost his life once again to colon cancer. And I was tagged by Russell Mack over at Solomon's Vineyard to do, I think it was like my beautiful black bottles or something like that, but I just had to change it a little bit. So Russell, I hope you understand. I am a huge comic book fan. I should say a comic book movie fan, or comic movie fan, or whatever you want to call it. I don't read a lot of comics, but I do watch a lot of those Marvel and DC, if they can ever get it together. I watch a lot of comic movies, and Black Panther was one of my top favorites. And I decided to not just do a black bottle, but to commend his Black Panther costume, which was black and silver, or black and gray, or whatever you want to call it. I just pulled out all the fragrances that I have that has black and silver or black and gray in it. And these are the fragrances that I would think that Chadwick Boseman would wear, not the Black Panther, because if he had on a fragrance, you couldn't sneak up on your opponents or your enemies. They would smell you a mile away. But I chose 10 fragrances that kind of reminds you of his outfit in the Black Panther. So without further ado, I've talked enough. Let's get into it. These are in no particular order. I just pulled out 10, laid them here on my bed, and I'm just going to grab them and go. So, number 10. One I really don't care for personally, but being that the bottle is about the same color as his outfit in the Black Panther, Bulgari Man Extreme. And this is one that actually gives me headaches, and I cannot wear this. I actually sold or traded mine, and somewhere down the line, I always end up back with fragrances I don't care much for. They always end up coming back to me in some way, shape, or form. And I got this one back. I guess a sub sent me some stuff he didn't want, and this was in the box, so it came to me. It came right back to me. So what does this smell like? Because I had somebody tell me once before, oh man, what was the purpose of you doing this video? You didn't even tell us what they smell like. So what does this smell like? I'm not even gonna spray this on me. Let me tear off a piece of paper to spray this one in particular, because I don't want this on me, and I really don't even want the headache. But citrusy. I think it has like a note of cactus or something in this. Whatever it is, something definitely gives me a headache. Now I could have oversprayed, because I am AKA Mr. 7 Spray, but hey, that's what I get. Kind of a citrusy type fragrance. I believe more for like spring and summer. It's not bad. I just need to get past the headache stage. But number 10 spot, Bulgari Man Extreme. Number 9. This one, there wasn't much in this one. This was also sent to me as a small gesture or token of appreciation from the house of Al Haramain. This is Laventure. And as you can see, there's not much in this. They just sent it to me just to be able to get my nose on it. Creed Aventus cologne, of course. Nothing more to say about this one. This is a pretty good fragrance. I like this. If I didn't have so many other clones, I would definitely pick this one up. You know, it's inexpensive, but you know, Black Panther colors, black and silver. At the number 8 spot, Bentley for Men Black Edition. And I've only worn this one once. I don't like the atomizer on this that much, but it is what it is. Slightly spicy. Does have a hint of sweetness to it, just a tad bit. Very gentlemanly. Slightly fresh a little bit. It's nice. Performance isn't that great on this one, but you know, I like it. Number 7 spot. One I really don't care much for either, but I do own just so I can try to complete my collection. Mont Blanc Legend. And this one, scent profile isn't bad, slightly metallic to me. I think this is supposed to have been a clone of Abercrombie and Fitch. I want to say First Instinct or Fierce, one of the two. It's not bad if you can find this in the wild still. Not a bad pickup. I'm not a huge fan of it. I actually like Armoth's Derby Clubhouse Gold better because it performed better off of my skin than this one does. But this one is a lot smoother than Derby Clubhouse Gold. Clubhouse Gold is a lot more aggressive, but this is not a bad pickup. Number 6 spot. I definitely could see Chadwick Boseman wearing Santos de Cartier. And this one is that slightly barbershoppy type fragrance that I like. I highly recommend it if you like barbershop. There are many others out there, but I think Cartier does a damn good job with their fragrances. You can't beat it. If you can find this in the wild for a decent price, definitely pick it up. Santos de Cartier, barbershoppy type fragrance. Number 6. Number 5, I should say. Number 5. Bulgari Man Black Cologne. Not my favorite from this line. I actually like Man in Black better, but this one is good also. Found this one in the wild. Slightly fresh. Not sure what the notes are in this one. I haven't worn it yet, but it does have a freshness to it. I got a little on my nose there. Smells good. Performance I can't speak on because like I said, I haven't worn it yet, but not a bad pickup. Bulgari Man Black Cologne. Number 4. This is from Perry Ellis. And I can't remember if this is just black, because it's kind of hard to see those letters, the words on the bottom. But I like this one also. A little bit spicy, more on the more mature side. I think I'm picking up the barbershop from that Cartier. Sprayed on the other side here. Yes, slightly spicy, fresh. It kind of almost reminds me of another fragrance I got in this list, but I haven't shown it yet. But this is not a bad fragrance. I like it. Perry Ellis. This particular line, the 360 line, I think is underrated. They are pretty good in my opinion, and I like this one a lot also. Number 3 spot is one I haven't mentioned much, but this is a damn good fragrance. A lot of people give the House of Armaf a lot of hate. I got this one back when I first started dealing with Armaf, and this is Seville Pour Homme. Now, I don't like this bottle design at all, especially with this cheap design for the cap, but the fragrance itself is very good. It's fresh, slightly sweet, kind of reminds me of something like a sweeter version of a Prada fragrance. Very nice, very inexpensive. When I wore this that one time to the hospital when I was still working there, I got compliments off of this all day. So Seville from Armaf. Number 2. Being that the Black Panther was the king of Wakanda, and this is quote unquote by other people the king of the fragrance community, Creed Aventus. Definitely could see Chadwick Boseman wearing this fragrance. Nothing more to say about this fragrance. Y'all already know what this smells like. If you don't, then you need to get your nose on it. Has notes of black currant and apple and stuff like that, I believe. Pineapple, depending on what batch variations you get, I guess. I'm not big on batch variations. I will say that this one in particular is a little bit more fruity than the smokier batches, so that's what I get at the number 2 spot. And I know y'all are sitting back wondering, well, if Creed isn't number 1, what the hell could be number 1? Well, from the house of Prada, Prada L'Homme. Very fresh, very crisp, clean, kind of soapy. You can't beat it. I could definitely see Chadwick Boseman wearing something like this. Definitely. So that's my list, y'all. 10 fragrances I believe Chadwick Boseman would have worn had he still been alive, or he would have worn in his past. (2020) Tragic. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman and everyone else we lost in 2020. Peace.